Hello, my friends and viewers. Today I had decided to record my first record of direct gameplay and not of a replay, in which I will review the both old and new MiG-15bis ISh fighter, which ISh is abbreviation of истребитель-штурмовой или истребитель-штурмовик, which means close air support and fighter, or fighter with close air support capabilities. It is a pretty unique modification of MiG-50, which was added to the game long ago. However, the guidance had made it available for buying several times in the last 2-3 years. When I first heard about it, I didn't bought it. However, since I had my birthday on the 1st of August, and basically now I have nothing to do, it was made available for purchase from 10th to 15th of August, and I had decided to buy it. So what is this fighter about? Basically, it was developed in 1958 in an attempt to make unguided rockets more effective. Basically, the new close air support plane was a regular MiG-15bis armed but with two tandem pylons installed. It had allowed this modification of MiG-15bis to carry 3 times as much payload than regular MiG-15bis, while having the same drag and the same speed loss. It was also armed with an upgraded gun sight, in which mechanical calculator has been used for calculating the unguided rockets ballistic, which had allowed, well, in the game it is represented by a green crosshair under the regular white crosshair, which is for guns. This stuff had allowed and the new pylons had allowed for more payload to be carried with the same drag and the same speed loss, and the new gun sight had allowed for a more accurate firing of the unguided missiles. The payload for MiG-15bis ISh was pretty diverse. It included blocks of regular unguided rockets with high explosive warheads, blocks with unguided rockets with heat warheads to be used against enemy tanks, and it also included pairs of large TRC 132 turbojet shells, which had rocket engines, and each of those big shells had around 10 kilograms of TNT. our first victim. So we hadn't managed to test our missile computer yet. So, and our plane is relatively undamaged. So we are heading for enemy tanks. Oh fuck. Shit. Well, at least we had killed him.
Our victory is near.
As you can see, MiG-15 is pretty maneuverable for a jet fighter. It occupies a pretty low BR of 8.3, which means you will encounter enemy air-to-air guided missiles, but not as common as, for example, MiG-17 or MiG-15bis, which as you can see, I don't have MiG. Oh, it was removed from the shop. Yeah, I don't have MiG-15bis, but it pretty much sucks. Because air-free missiles can't hit shit. However, I had heard that the Gaijins had made well, they had sort of buffed early missiles, including AIM-9B Sidewinders and their copies like Soviet Air-3S and the Chinese PL-2, which is a copy of a copy. Basically, it is a Chinese copy of a Soviet missile, which is a copy of an American AIM-9B Sidewinder. Also, if you are going to use MiG-15 ISh in ground RB, and you definitely going to do this, I recommend just using regular FAB 500 half-ton high explosive bombs. Which is another advantage of MiG-15 ISh over the regular MiG-15bis. It can carry up to 1 ton of bombs in the form of two 500 kilograms FAB 500 half-ton high explosive bombs, while the regular MiG-15bis can only carry 250 kilogram bombs. As you can see, this was intended to be the main ornament of MiG-15bis ISh, along with anti-tank S-5K or S-5K blocks of unguided missiles, which were also used on helicopters. However, this missile, this rocket wasn't used on helicopters. It had a very specific solid fuel engine construction, which allowed it to spin in the air and stabilize without having stabilizers. I mean wing-like stabilizers. And MiG-15 ISh could have carried up to 8 such rocket shells. Each of these shells had a warhead worth of 9 and 3 kilograms of TNT. 9 kilograms and 300 grams. So enemy Vutur is coming for us. Oh fuck, head on. Sorry. I'm probably going to use this plane to complete my next summer quest assignment for. Oh, it appeared. Gonna add it to the thumbnail. It will start, yes, I know it is going to start tomorrow, but I added it anyway. The third medal is waiting. I will probably concentrate on grinding air medals, because tank medals are so tiresome and hard. Basically, if you are going to use MiG-15bis ISh in ground RB, you are going to use just rate it as a regular MiG-15, but with twice as much bomb load, twice as much bombs. You can carry either 4 250 kilogram bombs or 2 500 kilogram bombs, and both of these loadouts is twice as much as regular, in comparison to the regular MiG-15bis. Yeah, I see many players had bought MiG-15bis ISh during this event. The guy in the chat thinks that my account is named after Miku Nakano from Quintessential Quintuplets, where I had actually named it after Hatsune Miku back in the 2013. Yeah. Yeah, I had created my War Thunder account around 8 years ago. So, well, oh, this guy had played Arc Knights probably too. He says Lapland is better than Miku. Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, no head-ons, right? This time, definitely no head-ons. I had promised you to show how the ballistic computer is working, but I didn't. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I guess I'm going to well, anyway, in ground RB, from my experience, it's preferable to use big bombs than unguided missiles. Hmm. See, Vixen. Given that they had nerfed red tops and moved Sea Vixen from 8.3 to 8.7, it's definitely no longer the plane it was. It's a very pale shade of its former glory. When it was on 8.3 and red tops were real, it was real power. You could have, you definitely had 4 potential frags every time you took off airfield. But now Sea Vixen is just food. I can easily kill it in my MiG-15, especially in a head-on, because it has no cannons. Well, it has nothing to pull off against you. Yeah, I should have turned off the liquidation mechanisms for my big ass rockets, because well, anyway, we are going to launch them from less than 1 kilometer. Car column is going to be an ideal target for our unguided rockets. Oh fuck. Our plane is going to turn out pretty bad, because this guy is going to kill us. Oh fuck. No. Fire. Oh, good one. Another group of enemy armored troop transports or cars. I don't know. Used to be a group of armored cars. We have oh fuck. No. No. Fuck off, please. Fuck off. Please. Oh fuck. Well, we had managed to disable an enemy howitzer on our last brace. I think I should switch to streaming probably. Well, one more battle. So, a few words. If you are going to use it in ground, RB is pretty good, I must say, replacement for terrible Mi-4 AV helicopter, which is also on 8.3 by the way. Just use it with 2 half-ton Fab 500 bombs. If you are going to use it in ARB as I'm using it now, you have a choice of between several types of unguided rockets. However, in my opinion, the big ones are the most fun ones. And while we are searching for enemies, a few more words about this plane's history. Overall, this plane had never, this variation of MiG-15bis had never entered mass production. However, 3 prototypes were made, and the main reason it was declined and was never recommended for mass production was mainly because the system of huge tandem pylons wasn't reliable enough, and during one of the flight tests, one of the big TRS 132 or S1, as they are called in game, big rockets, one of the holding pylons of these big rockets had broken off during takeoff, and it almost had caused the rocket to bang against the runway with its detonator, which would of course cause it to explode and destroy the plane, probably killing the pilot. For Soviet pilots, it was a deciding argument against this plane, and they didn't. And the test pilots who tested MiG-15bis ISh didn't wanted to fly it again, so it never entered production. Also, in reality, the unguided rockets started in a fraction of a second after the pilot had pressed the fire button, mainly because the ballistic computer was built on one transistor and was pretty slow, so it couldn't calculate the rocket's trajectory immediately in one moment. So the pilot first pressed the button, and then the ballistic computer showed on the gun sight where the rockets are gonna fall. So pilot had to aim first during the dive, during the attack run, press the button and wait a fraction of a second so that the rocket will be launched. However, given that one such rocket had twice as much explosives than many artillery shells for howitzers, and was equal in destructive power to, for example, late 3 OF-25 shell for Akatsiya, 2 S-3M self-prepared howitzer. This fraction of a second probably didn't matter much, because well, if such thing for hits your tank is going to die, and even if you are, for example, in a car column carrying supplies for your army, if such thing lands near your car is done. Just like if you 155 millimeter NATO howitzer shell, standard NATO howitzer shell lands near your car probably is done. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and please support Ukraine in whatever way you can. Slava Ukraini, and see you later.